people, it's Daniels again. I want us to talk about root note identification. Root note identification. You may be wondering what root notes. Root note, for the purpose of this discussion, is the note upon which every other sulfur component, every other musical component of the song is built. For the purpose of this discussion, we refer to it as the root note. Now there's how to identify that by the ear, how to identify it by the ear. Traditional music, just the traditional musical approach is to write the number of flats and sharps, and that helps you to understand what key you're singing upon. But in some climes, people just walk up and start singing, and they expect you to back them up. As a pianist, they expect you to back them up. You don't have any grand staff against your piano, and you should just back them up as quickly as possible. Now, this discussion, this interaction is supposed to help us to learn how to identify the root notes by the ear, because it's actually a prelude for scoring songs. Before I can score a song, I need to know the root notes. So it's just good we discuss this. I believe it's going to help vocalists in choral groups. It's going to help vocalists in bands, or whichever platform you're functioning right now. The first approach, there are about 6 of them. The first approach is that you pay attention to the song. The song you want to score. To identify the root note, you need to pay attention to it. That's where it begins. You pay attention to the song while it plays. Okay. The next is that you determine the chorus of the song. Of course, depending on how the song, it may not be the chorus. Just determine the elements: chorus, verse, vamp, channel, whatever component of the song, you need to determine it. Okay, it starts with an intro, then it's followed by another component, then another, then another. You need to determine the structure of the song, having played the song and paid close attention to it. And the third is you need to identify the ending note of the chorus. Listen carefully, pay attention to the song as it plays, identify the chorus of the song, sound the last note of the chorus. This trick works actually for 70% of songs that are sung in African space. 70%. It's something that I had to collect data on over a couple of years. Be able to say this authoritatively. You know, there are just exceptional songs here and there. As long as the song is on a major scale, 70% of it, this trick works for it. So for clarity purposes, I'm going to say this again. You identify the chorus of the song, you play the song, identify the chorus of the song, sound the last note of the song. For instance, if it's a song like I really would like to give an example here, but let me go through the steps first before I give the example. I guess that works. So don't forget these 3 steps. Pay attention to the song, identify the chorus, sound the last note of the chorus. The last note of the chorus typically is the root note of the song. Is the root note of the song. Now take for example, someone asked a question, why do we sing? Now that's the song, that's not the chorus. The chorus is, I sing because I'm happy, I sing because I'm free. Now the last note of that chorus is, his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. That's do. That's your root note. You get the gist? So the last note of the chorus typically is the root note. So in that order, play the song over, identify the chorus, sing it right through, and sound the last note. That for 70% of songs on major scale, that trick helps you to identify the root note, because it also works for minor songs on minor scale. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share. I look forward to your feedbacks.